Cool. Let's do this. We got some things to do. We have a whole list. A whole list of things. Ooh. I'll take the extra. I was about to do it again and call them mushrooms. These are marshmallows. These are our marshmallows. Okay. We're going to start with our Ralph quest. So let's go see the big guy. Well, let's go see him.
Over here. We've got.
Looked like he was behind here somewhere. Guess I'm incorrect. It's on the side. No? He's inside here? Why did it say it was leading inside here? Y'all saw that right? Did I do something wrong? I don't see him anywhere. Oh my goodness, he's way up here now. That was weird. That was strange. Okay.
Am I glad you're here?
Penelope just gave me some kind of gem and told me it was rock candy. I almost chipped a tooth. She gets me every time. Green Monster Ink? Hey, Hales, got a minute? I need some help cooking food for a picnic with Sully and Penelope. And I want to make sure Sully's food is really spicy, just the way he likes it. Does Sully like spicy food? What's going on?
Huh?
Sure he does. I mean, probably, right? And if he
That's
doesn't,
great.
it'll be a super hilarious prank. Everybody loves those. Let's get cooking, I guess.
That's great.
Great. Could you take this super spicy chili pepper for the recipe? It's infused with the power of 10,000 chili peppers. While you do that, I'm gonna make the sourest lemonade possible. That's not part of the prank. Penelope loves sour stuff. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this thing. Why'd I go that way? Cook an atomically spicy, joyful meal. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello. What are you doing, honey? You gotta go, though. You gotta go do something else. Alright, we'll cook. Let her cook. That's on fire. That meal was on fire.
Ugh, I know.
I'm already getting spoiled by our new ability to be able to go straight to level 10 villagers. I'm like, why won't it let me go to Ralph? Because he's not level 10. That's probably why. Let's see. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. And he walked away. And he walked away. Here you go.
I really
Whoa,
make
just
myself
looking at this
useful,
plate
you
is
know?
making my eyes burn. I'll bring
That's
it to
great.
Penelope and Sully. Meet me in the dreamscape.
Folks around, come back anytime.
Head to the dreamscape to check on the picnic with Ralph. Remember, you can reach the dreamscape via the treehouse in the Forgotten Lands. Okay. Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. You're supposed to be taking a nap, not on my keyboard. If you want to stay, I can wrap you up. Where you're not in the way. Okay? Sound good? Okay. We have a cat in a blanket. Talk to Vanellope in the dreamscape. Oh, I was not listening to their thing.
Thanks for stopping by.
Is this why you didn't want to stay for the picnic? You mess with the food? Ooh. Okay, I fixed that.
Oh,
Did you
stop
see
it.
Sully's face? He looked like he was gonna explode.
Ugh.
Ralph? It's okay, Vanellope. It was a pretty good joke, honestly. No one asked you, Fuzzball. Ralph? I think you should apologize.
Seriously?
Why? I didn't steal my own best friend, and I have a picnic without me. You were invited. Ralph, you're being a big jealous baby right now. Sully is great. I know you'll like him. You just need to give him a chance. And until you do, I'm not going to hang out with you. What? This is not how I thought this day was going to go.
I sure hope Miss Flick can hold down the fort at Monsters Incorporated.
Okay. Which one are you? You're Olive. You're not Honey. Where's the Forgotten?
I'm happy to see you.
Heard Ralph and Vanellope got in a big fight. True or false? Ralph is jealous. You know, until you invited me to stay here, I was jealous too. Maybe I can talk to him. I owe him one for the whole banishing you from the valley thing. Meet me in the Dark Castle, okay? I'll get Ralph.
You're a good listener.
Alright, let's go to the Dark Castle. I like how it has to put the hint in parentheses now because it's been so long since they've let us visit these places. Ooh. Is that cool? This cat is watching the screen intently. Okay.
Oh,
This place is, dark. Kind of reminds me of a haunted house simulator. Ralph, Hales, do you know what the Dark Castle is made out of? Bricks? Anger and angst? Exactly. Everything here was built out of my deepest, darkest feelings. Anger, loneliness, jealousy. It might look like a castle, but it's really a prison. If we let our dark feelings have control, they'll take over. They'll overwhelm and trap us. Ralph, don't let jealousy and anger win. Forgotten is right. I know. And I don't want to be jealous. Sometimes I just can't help it. Guess I could use some help figuring it out. Feels like my insides are all in pieces. Whoa.
Talking to you is
actually,
nice.
Let's complete the puzzle. This is even more ominous when there's a thunderstorm outside. It is very loud. Ew, it's a jealousy monster. Honestly, it's the main reason I don't like Wreck-It Ralph 2. That scene is just gross. It's gross. Ew, disgusting. That's disgusting.
Hey, pal, need a hand? Maybe a pair of really
I
big
get it now.
hands?
Jealousy isn't helping me be Vanellope's friend. It's pushing her away and stopping me from making new friends. Hales, we gotta go back to the valley. I need to talk to Sully.
Sheesh, it's really sunny.
That's true.
Somebody want to turn down the brightness level?
Okay. Go back to Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, over here.
Yes.
Oh, nice to see you.
Sully, could we talk about before? I guess I felt like you were trying to be Vanellope's best friend. But Hales and Forgotten helped me realize I can't let these big feelings trap me. There was a glowing orb and a puzzle thingy. Look, I don't know. I just want to say, I'm sorry. Hey, I get it. My best friend might have reacted the same way. Apology accepted, buddy. Nice apology, Ralph. It's sincere. I mean it. Sully? Friends? Of course. But how are we gonna make this up to Vanellope? She can be one stubborn kid. Maybe we could all make something together? That's a great idea. I know what to make, Hales. I can give you the plans and something special to use it in. Sure. What am I making? You'll see. Sully,
I'll
my
bet.
new friend, what has Vanellope told you about our arcade?
You know, a guy could really learn to love this place.
Craft Vanellope's surprise. Okay. Okay. A double dance arcade machine. It's Dance Dance Revolution. Let's go. Mm. Let me crouch in this one.
When the sun shines, it makes my
Can I
heart
move them?
sing.
No. I gotta at least smile. That's a good one, a screenshot. It won't let me save pictures for some reason. on my computer from the game like it's supposed to let you do it. So I have to use snipping tool. I got it. I snipped it. Save. Okay.
Gorge, I could use some
Are you
help.
just staring at me, Miss Girl? Oh, she's so sweet. Hey, come back here.
I really want to make
I
myself
can't
useful,
believe you made
know?
this. Well, Hales did all the work, but it was my idea, and I taught Sully all about dancing games. You know, so we can all play together. I'm just glad things are back to normal.
Oh,
Better than normal. Normal with a dance machine and new friends. Aw, Ralph, buddy, you know you're my bestest best friend forever, right? And Sully already has a best friend. Wait till you meet him. He looks like an apple sour ball on toothpicks. Do not let him hear you say that. He can be very insecure.
I'm really proud of you, kid.
Come here, love. She is not secure in this blanket like I need her to be so that I can actually game with her sitting here. I gotta fix it. Okay.
We must all follow our own paths.
Now she's good. Almost. My cords are getting all... Okay, there we go. Now she's good. Gonna lick this out of my cup. It got some water on it.
Wonder if the shop here stocks my favorite odorant.
She's precious. Okay. So now that we did Ralph's level 7 quest, we can go on to the Summer Sizzle, which today will be with Goofy. Where's Goofy? I saw him a minute ago, but I'm sure he's extremely far away from me for no reason other than the fact that he wants me to come chase him down. You know, normal things.
howdy.
Fishing with my pals, what more do you need? Summer Sizzle, go fish.
Whoa.
Say, Hales, isn't this summer's weather great?
Oh.
How about doing some fishing with your old pal Goofy? I've got a picnic basket made just for you. I'm up for some fishing. Can you catch at least 2 fish weighing 2 pounds or more? Wow, I've never heard them ask anything like that before. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Ooh. Hello, Joe. How are you? Stolen right out from under your nose. I can't believe this, Bruta. Justice for Bruta. Just kidding. He wanted fair and square. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll have to try again tomorrow. This is 1.9 pounds. It's not big enough. Okay. Okay, let's not go banning people now, alright? It's not a bannable offense. Sorry. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Oh, that one was heavy enough. I did not check the weight of it though. I did not even look. We have Miss Olive with us here today. She would not lay all by herself. She wanted to be cuddled, so I cuddled her up. And it is thunderstorming very loudly right now. And has been for like the last hour. Okay.
How's it going?
We caught 2 fish. It's been really hot. Luckily, it's cooled down because it's raining today. That's the only reason. Otherwise, it would be way too hot. Well, looky there. That's quite a catch, Hales.
Whoa!
There's the picnic basket I told you about. Nice. Should we just give it to Goo? Should we give it to the Goo?
Hey there!
Hey, I got something for you. Actually, we're gonna give it to Ralph.
Good
We
boy!
want Ralph to level up. We're gonna give it to him instead. We already got everybody else at level 10. You are purring so loud. You're purring so loud. I wonder if she's squished. I have her wrapped up pretty tight. Where did Ralph go? Where'd he go? He's in his house. Okay. Are you squished at all in there? Are you squished? But yeah, I spent the better part of my day organizing and cleaning. I actually posted in my Discord that I found an old relic. One of those old tape player aux cords. Nobody uses them anymore, I don't think. Unless they got a really, really old car, but that was interesting to find today. I was like, where is he? He's in his house. He's in his house. Alright. She's so sweet.
Wonder if they've got any burnt pie here.
Okay. First, let's talk to him. I'm bad, and that's good. Hey, you know the bad anon motto. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me. Oh, words to wreck by. Do you have a motto, Hales? Ohana means family. Oh, I've heard Stitch say that. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. That one's great. Hales, you do know I never forget you, right? None of the villagers would.
Anybody see Vanellope? Little kid? Candy stuck in her hair?
Are sweet.
No?
Okay, we're gonna give him this picnic basket and then go make him some poutine, some maki, and get him a blue passion lily. That'll level him up even more.
Yeah!
Actually, let's hang
That's
out so that I
great.
don't have to come chase you down. Ooh, and we can do some scramble coin. We haven't done that in a minute. Let's do a round of scramble coin. Blue passion lily. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go to the flowers over here. I think it might be in this first chest. No. Right there. Poutine and some maki. Do the maki first. No. Not that one. This one. There we go. Oh, cool.
Ah.
Alright, let's give him the items. Let's go, level 8.
My mind is blown!
Hey, this is pretty great. Thanks, Hales.
Pizza party!
What we get? Ooh, what is this item? Fix It Felix Station. Why do you want to lick my hand? That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's not anything that we can actually, like, climb on, though. They're usually just decorative, which is so sad. But that's kind of cool. I like it. Alright, now I forgot what I was doing. We did our summon sizzle, we did our route quest. We're going to do one round of scramble coin.
Nice to see you.
Let's play some scramble coin with Ralph. Okay, Ralph, be calm, be cool. You can do this. Always uses the same characters now that I've gotten into a groove. I think this is the best set of characters, honestly. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you so much. Now we'll do... Not Gaston. I'll do that. Hello, Hannah. How are you? Hey, good to see you. We'll do Gaston for this one. Go there. Who screws there? Oh, now I'm so confused. Gwen, Kitty, Hannah, Bruda, Hannah? I don't know. This is Olive. I was calling her Ollie before, probably last time you saw this baby, but we found out that this is a girl. So we switched her name. Are you so sweet? Purring so loud. Purring so loud. Sweet baby. Okay. Nice. Oh my goodness, 2 years? How do you do that? Was he fixed before you got him? And you just didn't know? Because we knew the boy cats were boy cats pretty darn quick before they were a year old. Okay, we're gonna keep them like they are. He's gotta be neutered then, because my sister was freaking out when one of our male cats hit puberty. She was like, he's peeing everywhere. I said, bro, he's not peeing. He's not peeing. He's marking his territory. He's trying to get a mate. He's reached maturity. He's spraying. But all over everything. Actually, there is still one of my mattresses in the backyard that is destroyed. We just threw it out the back door and left it there. But yeah, gotta be neutered then. Even if he showed up as an adult. Because usually, if they're not neutered, they're still gonna spray everywhere. We got Anna. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's been a while since I showed the big cats on stream. I could go grab one. They're so big now. And they're gonna be a year old next month. But they're also moving out of this house in 2 weeks. So
We must all follow our own path.
after that, we won't have the opportunity to show them on stream. So I might do that. I might do that. But yeah, Basil is a sweet boy. He never did actually hit puberty before we got him fixed. It was email that was peeing all over everything, or spraying, or whatever it is. And he was crazy. And he's also still not affectionate at all. He's our grumpy man. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one down. She's honestly overheating me. I'm gonna go grab Basil, just so that you can see how big he's got. And how cute he is. And I'll be right back.
You, my friend, are tops in my book. Oh, there it is. Hi, folks. Well, that's it. That's my set. Thanks for coming out. You were great. And, well, tell your friends, your enemies. And, drive home safe. Walk home. Whatever. I gotta go. Bye. Oh, there it is. Hi, folks. Well, that's it.
This is Basil now. He's a very fat cat. He's a very fat cat. Say hello. He's so big. He's a big boy. He's also very brown. He like turned brown as he got older. Very cute. Hey. He said, I see my little brother and my sisters. And I don't usually come in this room, so now I'm looking around everywhere. You're not usually in here, huh? He's a sweet boy. You remember when you used to look out the window and climb all over my desk? Remember any of that? Probably not. I'm gonna go put him back. He wants to go. Cutie cuties. Okay. Anywho. Now that I did some scramble going, it's time to do the Olaf's Grand Exhibition. And I did something that's quite necessary in this game, and I wrote all the things I need down on a index card. So it's time. It's time to gather all the things. I think we're gonna go to my storage island first. Maybe everything we need will be there, but I'm not sure. Okay. For the Frostwood Heights, the first thing we need is snow. I think I put in here. Maybe not. Where did I put the snow? This is why I need to redo my storage. I can't find any. Maybe I can make some? I don't think so, though. Pretty sure it's not craftable. No. Okay. So we'll look for that later. I need some... This is softwood. I need 30 dry wood. Oh! Ouchie. Her nails are sharp. Okay. White passion lily. Which I don't think I have any flowers anymore. I moved them to my flower house. So maybe I can just... Oh, maybe I moved them out. Okay. You gotta stay over there, ma'am. Okay. So other than those, we also need purified night shards. I need 5 of them. Uh, 21 stone. Got plenty of that. I think I also moved all our gems. Maybe not. We need amethyst. Amethyst, how many? 2? And tourmaline. I need 2 of those. And then 15 iron ore. Be here. Maybe not. Blue passion lily and dream shards. 5 dream shards. Okay. I'm pretty sure we moved the fish as well, but yeah, wasn't positive. Okay. So there's some fish that we need. And then hardwood. This is soft. Do we not have any hardwood? I must have used them for the last one. Soil. That I can craft, but I also have some right here. I think. Nope. I gotta craft it. I need 30 soil. Green passion lily and 10 night shards. I don't have any night shards either. That's crazy. Ooh. You're falling down, Miss Ma'am. You're falling out of my lap. I need to tell him bye. Okay. We're gonna go back to the plaza and get the rest of the materials that we need. I also need bass, salmon.
Yippee!
Goofy's really excited about something. Tilapia. A white sturgeon. And a crab. Okay. Then we're gonna fill in all these gaps. See what we have. Don't think that has. We have these. We do need snow. We can go gather more snow. This is hardwood. I legitimately can't remember what dry wood looks like. It's this kind. We have this kind. We have plenty of that kind. The question is where? Where is it? Hello. How are you today? Here we go. This is dry wood. Oh, we did get that. It was the other wood that I couldn't figure out what it was. Hardwood. Okay, I'm gonna have to snuggle you in so that you don't fall down. You're on fire for God? That's good to know. I'm doing pretty good. Very blessed. Just playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley today. Hardwood is what it said. Okay, yes. And I'm also getting very confused. I'm very confused today. Let's see. I gotta go get some snow. I don't know where some of my resources have disappeared to. I'm gonna have to go back through. What kind of games do you play? You play any good games? I need these. So we'll just get them here. Palia. Aw. I played a little bit of Palia. But honestly, I didn't like getting lost. I was lost a lot in Palia. So I don't play it as much anymore. But I do really like this one. Oh goodness. I'm gonna get this moonstone chest while I'm over here. Am I okay with sharing my testimony? Yes, but I will warn you, it's not probably what you would typically hear from someone. I was not raised Christian at all. My grandmother was Christian, but that was pretty much it. That was it for my whole family. And she was divorced my whole life. And so sometimes I go to church with her, but you know, didn't really grow up in that environment. So, I actually got myself into a lot of trouble. Did a lot of things I shouldn't have done. I'm also divorced. I have 2 kiddos. I'm a single mom. And it was actually the day that I found out that I was pregnant with my youngest. I just had a knowing that I couldn't do it alone, and I knew that there was a God that could help me. And so, really, it's been history since then. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why it didn't do the alert for the follow, but thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was the whole thing. But to actually tell like the whole story, like that's the short version. But to tell the whole story, it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. But yeah, I've been faithfully following the Lord since that would have been 2017. No, 2018. 2018. And that day, I decided that, you know, I was going to quit doing all the things that I felt like, you know, a Christian shouldn't do, because I wanted to do it God's way, finally. And so I've been celibate for that long. I actually, like, refused to talk to guys for a very long time. I still don't talk to guys like that, but, like, I was like, I'm not doing that at all. I'm not going to be tempted. I'm not going to get myself in a situation I feel like I can't get out of, or that it would be too hard to get out of. And so, yeah. Now I'm just here playing some games. Yeah. But it's been, I don't know, almost a decade, but not really. It feels like almost exactly that, but it's not. The math is not mathing in my head, but, you know. But if you have any questions, let me know. I feel like there are a lot of things that I don't tell about, like, my life story leading into my testimony, because I don't want to, like, ever bash anybody or make anybody feel a certain type of way if they ever hear it back or whatever. Like, how did I discover gaming? I honestly don't know. I played a lot of games. growing up, but we were also very poor, so they were never my games. I think the first time I ever got a game of my own, I was in high school, and it was a PlayStation 2, and I was playing the game Driver. It's a little driving game.
Happen to be one.
There's no new things in here. How do I follow the Lord every day? By reading my Bible and journaling. Actually, let me see. I also teach my kids, obviously. I like to read, so I read lots of Christian books, but I've been using this Bible. It was in a cobweb over here. But I've been using this since, when did I get this one? I think I got it in March of 2020. But yeah, the last book I read, I can't even remember which one it was. I'd have to look at my actual... I have books everywhere. I did just get this Max Lucado book. I haven't read it yet. I have a Willie Robertson book. Madison Pruitt, C.S. Lewis. I don't remember what the last one I finished was, but I think it was one for church. And actually, we have church tomorrow night on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Yeah. But I've actually, I actually see it as a trend now, but it wasn't a trend when I looked. EST, the church is 8:30, 8 to 10, something like that. I honestly don't know the exact times or how to convert them if you're in a different time zone than me. But, Central? Yeah, I'm Eastern. Let me see. You are falling, baby. You're falling down. Six after? Oh. Nice. Okay. But yeah, we do, there's a channel called Lux Digital Church, and that's the one that I attend. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm over here in the States. This is not the one that I meant to be doing. It's supposed to be in the other room. I feel like I just said a lot, and I was also saying something that I forgot that I was saying, so... Now I'm even confusing myself. You just moved from Cali? Nice. I've never been on that side of the States. I've only been to my states and the states that border it. I haven't done a lot of traveling, but I want to. But honestly, if I'm being really for real, I am really bad about not wanting to go anywhere just alone with my kids, which stinks. Yeah. I just don't feel safe, I think. But that's actually one of the biggest things I'm working through in my relationship with God, is feeling like safe again, like knowing that I'm safe when I go places because he's watching after me. But at the same time, I got out of a really, really bad relationship, so even though that was a decade ago now, it still affects me. So that's a little difficult. We're just gonna remove that. I don't know. You moved back from your husband to get him from there? Ooh. Nice.
All right now, we have work to do.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I remember what I was saying. But it says that there's an ad break right now. Oops. So I can continue when you guys get back. I was like, I thought I just grabbed some of these. I did. They're so cute. Blue ones. Still need to go get some iron ore. Okay. Now we have 2 kitties in my lap. I need to cross off all the things that we did and did not get. Got those and those. We need 15 iron ore still. Then we got those and those. That is absolutely true. I also believe that, and I have worked on forgiveness. I have forgiven. However, it's more of a nervous system thing than anything. Like, I know that God's got my back and that, like, he's there for me and he protects me and keeps me safe and all those things. It's just more of a physical thing, like becoming a mental thing, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, it's a nervous system dysregulation. Like, I feel unsafe. I know I'm safe. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to really explain what it's like to go through what I went through, honestly. I still don't understand it myself, but I'm working through it. I'm figuring it out. Let's see. So we need snow, iron ore, and I got all these things. Okay. Yeah. My family also is mostly like, my mom says she believes and you'll see her on stream maybe sometime if you come back. She likes to watch my streams and be here to support. And my sister and my dad also say that they believe, but it's like still like the fruit's not there, I guess. I don't know. And then my brother is an atheist. He's also autistic, so it's really hard. As many times as I've like told him about the love of Jesus, it's hard to get him to believe anything except what he can like see, you know. And since he hasn't experienced God in that way, it's just really hard. So yeah, be praying for him. That would be super nice. I think about it a lot. I do want my brother to be saved. I know that God can do that. It's just like, there's only so much I can do for my own family. Like it even says that in the Bible, that it's just harder with your family, with your hometown, all those things. So I just keep hoping that maybe one day he'll encounter someone that he'll actually listen to, you know? And then experience the love of Jesus for himself. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy for you and your brother, because I know how hard it is to be on the other side of that, waiting for that. That's really nice. But I've only really had one really good, like, deep conversation with my brother about Jesus. And I was literally praying for weeks for him to be saved. And I thought that this was going to be it, you know. I was just very optimistic about this being the one thing that changes his mind about everything. But he came to me and he was like, you know, I've been riddled with these nightmares and these thoughts about, you know, when I die, nothing's there. That it's just all over. There's nothing. And I need your help, like figuring out why I'm having these dreams. And so, of course, I told him the gospel. I told him what the Bible says about, you know, heaven and new heaven and new earth, all those things. But, you know, he actually listened to me this one time, but I don't know. I don't know how much of an impact it actually had. This was about, I want to say 2 years ago. But no, he's never been to church that I know of. I don't think you could get him into a church.
I think I'll make plum pudding. Ooh, and gooseberry pie.
But also, I'm gonna be honest. The churches around here, I'm not very happy with. When I first got saved, I immediately put myself in a church with my kids. We had like a small group. I took classes at the church. Like, it was, I'm going to church a couple times a week. I read the whole Bible all the way through. And that's with like a newborn and a toddler. As a single mom, I did that. And then when COVID happened and we were all doing church at home, I was literally sitting there listening to the sermon, not being under the lights and sounds of the in-person experience. And I was like, this guy is a motivational speaker and I don't like that. I didn't realize that he wasn't using Bible verses until like the last few seconds of church just to like make it fit. It was not great. So I left that church. I did find another one that I kind of enjoy, but it is very much as close to Acts as I feel like I've ever seen a church be. So sometimes people coming in there, you know, and they're just trying to try something out, it kind of freaks them out, not gonna lie. Hello Griffinus, how are you? Because I actually invited my whole family to come when my oldest got baptized. He decided he wanted to get baptized, and we were at this church, and I just remember like my family members that attended being like, what kind of church is this? Like, I promise, if you read the book of Acts, this church makes a whole lot more sense than what, you know, most people think it is. Which is more like the church that I left, with the motivational speeches and, you know, a Bible verse thrown in. But yeah. It's a non-denominational church, but it's definitely erring on, like, Pentecostal, I guess, more Pentecostal-ish vibe. But I love that church. The only reason we're not going right now is because my sister was taking my car, and then we got out of the habit, and so now we gotta hop back on that. Your mom wakes you up to go to church, but she would not go by herself. Yeah. I hate going by myself, if I'm so honest. Last time I went to church, though, I will say, like, the times that I decide to go to church, God makes it very clear to me that, you know, He wants good things for me and that He loves me so much, and He's so glad that I'm there every time. Because the last time, this lady walked up to me and she was like, I just felt really led to stop you and tell you keep coming to church because I see that you're sitting there all by yourself. And I used to be that person sitting all by myself, and now I'm with my husband, and she had her husband with her. And she was like, you're gonna be okay. You will get married again. You won't have to go to church alone forever. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. That's very sweet. I could cry right now. It reminded me how I told my hairstylist to go to church, and her mom loved it. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, I will say I'm not typically very good at like the evangelism side of things when I'm like in person, but I have like done a little bit of it, but mostly it's my kids. That you were a wee lad. I mean, technically, I was going to church when I was with my grandmother, but I went back home and everybody's, you know, doing drugs and partying, and it's a completely different thing. It was like I get 2% of my childhood in church, if that. If we could actually calculate a percentage, and then the rest of it, like, my family is wilding out, you know? I don't know. I don't know how else to describe the way that we lived. Oh my goodness. This kitty's being so cute right now. I'm very young. Yeah, I think the only time other than like when I literally begged my parents to go for my son's baptism, I think the only other time I've ever seen them in church was for a Christmas service. And that was it, that my grandmother made them go to. Yeah, and I don't mean this in the way that it's gonna sound, but sometimes I'm like, man, I really hope that, you know, I don't end up, you know, just being like my grandmother, because I love her so much, but she has literally been, you know, alone the whole time that I've known her, my whole life, because she got divorced before I was born. And I don't know, I don't want to live like that. I really don't. And I know that God knows the desires of my heart. But, you know, sometimes it's just hard when you're waiting to be like, is that really what you want from me? Please tell me yes, you know? And now we have online churches. Yes. I was just talking about Lux a minute ago. Ruta goes to Lux. Yeah. I just talked a little bit about that too. Like, I did not realize how blinded you could be, like, actually walking into a church and, like, the atmosphere just feeling, you know, inviting, and then to start watching that same church online during COVID and being like, this is not right. And I know it's not right. Yeah, we can't keep going to this church. We can't do it. Yeah, that was difficult but necessary. I love 2819. Actually, I live in Georgia and I really want to go see it live. I really want to go see him live. That's probably most of the content I watch online if I really want to get into it. I love when a pastor actually convicts you of your sin. Like, that's my favorite. Actually teaching the Bible. Thank you, please. I don't like lukewarm. I don't want it. And I think he literally just preached on that too. It's so good.
I just love
It's so good.
days.
2819 is very good. But yeah, his church is in Atlanta. Yeah. So it's about, I think when I looked at it, like an hour and a half away from me. But I haven't went yet. I hear that there's a very long line to get in, which sounds very weird for a church, but like that's how it is. People want to hear him preach. And he is pretty darn humble about it. He's like, "Do not come here just to hear me." Because he is preaching fire. Georgia and Atlanta next to each other. Atlanta's in Georgia. Yeah. Yeah. It is the capital, actually. Not in there. It's okay. You're fine. Okay. 20 snow, 15 iron ore, 10 night shards, 45 hardwood. I don't know if I have all that in my pocket. I don't think I do. No, I definitely don't. Okay. So, let's see where I can get hardwood from. This is Forest of Valor, Sunlit Plateau, Blade of Trust. So we're gonna go to Valor. It's like, why am I going so slow? There we go. It might as well be a state, yeah, I guess. It's honestly not that big, it's just, you know, a city, so pretty compact. There's a lot of people. There's so many people in one little space. You just saw someone drove 7 days from Canada, sold everything with 2 small daughters to be connected with that church. Yeah. People are sick of the lukewarm stuff. They're really sick of it. I don't want someone to tell me that I will be rich if I believe in God. Not that people can't get rich and also believe in God. It's a whole thing. But like, maybe that was a poor example. I don't know. But like, you know, I don't need someone telling me that everybody's gonna be fine and dandy. It's all gonna be fine and dandy. Here's your Bible verse. See you next week. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's so sweet. Yeah, I've seen him stop service several times just to like pray with people and love on people that really needed it. And very sweet. Very good dude. I also like listening to just like podcasts that he's in. But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anything come out of his mouth that wasn't like, yeah, you're preaching the Bible the way that it's supposed to be preached. I'll have to pause that. He was kicked out and segregated because he had a mental illness. The next church I tried told me you were a playground for demons. That's not very loving your neighbor. When I confronted a pastor for preaching that God is obligated to give us good things because that's how American adoption works, I told him God isn't obligated to give us anything. True. Then he announced loudly, loud enough for the entire congregation, that we're leaving the church could hear. We're leaving the church could hear. Even though I took him aside to quietly mention it. Yeah, that's crazy. Need a new church, that's for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, pastors like that really, like, turn people off to actually seeking a relationship with God. And it makes me very sad. Because I don't know what I would have done if I was put into, you know, a church that treated me like, you know, I was outcast. At least the church that I went to, the people were very nice. That church eventually, after COVID, turned into a multi-million-dollar church and is now like one of the biggest ones around here, but he's still preaching the same messages of, you know, it's just not as biblical as it should be. Oh, that's so nice. We love a healing story. Yeah. I know that has to be difficult, but I mean, when you literally have biblical evidence to disprove what their opinion is saying, you know, you just gotta dust your feet off, move on. I don't know. You can't make them believe the Bible and what it says and preach it correctly, unfortunately. But yeah, that's definitely not the right way to treat people in general, much less people at church. Some Christians are just like, well, technically all of us are bad representation of God's love at some point, you know. We can't all be just like Jesus. But yeah, you do what you can do. Yeah. Do you have someone that goes with you though? Okay. I don't know if I got enough, but we're about to see. Oh, we finished a memory. Yeah. I think COVID was hard on literally everybody. For one reason or another. But weirdly enough, that was a pretty significant year for me. Aww, a hug. Yeah, speaking of hugs, your bees are hugging at the bottom of the screen when you do that. And if you want to change the color, let me know. Always forget to do that when new people come in. But there is a hug command. The bees at the bottom of the screen hug when you do that. Here. You do. We're gonna... I'm gonna hug you, and the bees are gonna hug down here. And you can change the color if you want by using exclamation point color and whichever color you want. And I can show you a color chart so that you can pick the one that you want. I'll give you a minute to do that, to look through it if you want. Isn't that just the coolest thing? It's one of my favorite things on this stream. Yeah, Lux is awesome. You can play games afterwards too with all the church. That's so fun.
We have work to do.
Okay. Do I have enough of these things now? I need 45 hardwood, so I'm not quite there. I got night shards, but I need 10 of them. And I need 20 snow still.
It's nice having so many friends here.
Why did I feel like there were night shards somewhere in here? There were. That's why. Okay. So we're gonna put these items in and go to the next one. You have a new issue on that. Oh no. Oh, let me get that off the screen. I'd be forgetting. Goodness. Goodness. My hands are freezing. Go cuddle with your brother and sister. Okay. enough. Okay, so did the night shards. I just need more hardwood. We're gonna circle it so I don't forget. And snow. I think that was it. So we just did the iron. Okay, Griffinus. Love you, friend. Thank you for being here. Okay. Now we got another list. Another list. We need the one with the house leaks in it.
All right now, we have work to do.
Which one is it? Is it this one? No? How am I missing the chest? I looked through all of them? Oh no, they're here. Okay, found it. Let's see, orange house leeks. We need 10. Okay. We're going to check them off this time so I don't get confused. Okay. Then we need the pink bromeliad 15. Okay. 10 pink house leeks. Yep. And then it wants me to do 40 dry wood, 5 purified night shards. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder, but that was really loud. Okay. Let's see. Got hardwood as well. Hardwood and dry wood, maybe? Yeah,
Feels like a day where
I do need dry
anything
wood.
can happen.
We need 40 of those. Dreamlight fruit. Vitalis crystals. A lot of Vitalis crystals. We got iron ore. Gold nuggets. Oh, I had some of those there too. Sapphires and rubies. I don't see any. There's some sapphires. So I don't have any purified night shards over here, but I'm pretty sure I can make them super easy. We don't have Vitalis crystals here. I think those are on my island. Oh. That's where they were. Found them. You've been so sleepy lately? I've actually been not so sleepy lately. I think my body is finally getting used to me having a sleep schedule, which is very good. I've had a couple nights over the last few months where I felt like I couldn't sleep, but as long as I wake up at the right time, even if I'm sleepy, it like levels back out. As long as I don't just stay in bed because I'm tired, you know? But yeah, that's been working for us. And it kind of has to, because I be homeschooling and I can't sleep all day anymore. But it's been an issue for so long that it took quite a while before it started like regulating. Yeah. I get that too, especially with everything you're going through. I feel that way sometimes. Honestly, if it wasn't for my kids, I probably would do that. I need to make the night shards and get more wood. I thought I just grabbed some of these. Oh, no, I grabbed these. Okay. That makes more sense. Moonlight fruit. Okay. I didn't grab any fish while I was out. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That's so sweet. Okay, fish. I need a bass. I need a salmon. I need carp. Perch. And a walleye. I have so much garbage in my pocket. Okay. We'll make a purified night shard or 5. At the crafting table. How much time do I have? 30 minutes. Okay. Grab some marshmallows while we can. And then most of what I need is gems. So we're just going to... I was gonna bring it down here, but there's no point when it's right up here. I'm gonna go and get the gems from the desert palace. Okay. Dream shards. I don't think I have any of those here. No. Vitalis crystals. I don't think we have those either. let's see. Sapphires, I think I just did. I need rubies. Grab some of those. Citrines. Tourmalines are not in here. They're gonna be over here. I think. Maybe not. Nope. They're here. Yeah. Okay. And purified night shards. Did I just make those? Yes, I did. So I need dream shards and dreamlight fruit. How much dreamlight fruit? 15? I got that. Surely. Yeah. Then we just gotta keep going back and checking also under the trees. I can't remember if I picked them up from over here or not. Let's see if there's any trees left. There are. Hi, creepy bro. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. God bless you. Always good to see a friend. There are literally no pieces of wood on the ground on that side. That was weird. A ton right here. 43 honeycombs? That's a lot. We've got a good little snack pile of honeycombs. Redeem hydrate. I have iced coffee I made myself in my Keurig. Delicious. Thank you. Deeper to hydrate. Okay. Let's just go dump these things in here. And then I'll actually get inventory of what we really need. All the fishies in here. So pretty. Okay. Cool. I don't have any dream shards, so I'll track that. I also didn't grab any Vitalis crystals. We're gonna circle it, so I don't forget. There's more of those. I think we're pretty close to actually finishing this one, though. I get the dry wood. And then I'm gonna go grab those items, and then we can open the chest. You can see what's in the chest. Okay. So I think storage island is a way to go for this one. Drywood, Vitalis crystals. That was it. Glad you caught me today. Hope you're having a good day, and God bless you. God bless you too. I am having a good day. Hope you are too. Plenty of that. Palace crystals. Got them. Okay, let's go finish this one. Let's go finish the exhibition. Unfortunately, I won't be able to finish the Froster Heights one today, though. Because I usually Sabbath on Saturday, and that's when I'm supposed to get the red fox. And so I don't have the red fox to finish. It's literally the only missing piece. And I told myself, well, I still didn't grab these. And I even tracked it. I need more Vitalis crystals. We got plenty of this now. Okay. More Vitalis crystals and dream shards. But yeah, the only item that I'm missing for the animal exhibit is that one fox. If it wasn't only available on Saturday, I would have it by now. Dream shards, Vitalis crystals. Don't forget. Dream shards, Vitalis crystals. Okay. If this doesn't do it, then I don't know. I don't know. My brain must not be working today. Let's get it. We finally brought some. Aw, the Dreamlight fruit tree is so cute. Oh, that's not what I was trying to grab. So pretty. We finished this whole room. Let's get our prizes. What could it be? You don't have any of the cards I've wishlisted for a trade of Pokemon? That's okay. It doesn't have to be a wishlisted one. If you have any card at all, I just wanted to give you your wishlisted card. It's okay. It's totally okay. I feel so bad when I don't have exactly what someone wants also. But no, I'm not expecting to get a wishlisted card back. You're welcome. I actually have 2 that I wanted to give you. I have to go back and see what it was that I have to trade next. Let's see. So 45 hardwood is something I still need. And that's it. That's it. And then when I have the red fox, I can finish that. Okay. Let's go get some hardwood. Yeah, let's see. Let me pull it up. You sent a Sylveon. That's so sweet. I've actually gotten a couple gifted Sylveons here lately, and it's been so sweet. They're so cute. Let's see. I will go ahead and accept your trade. Trade. Now you can have the Umbreon. What's my favorite Pokemon? I don't know. It's too hard to pick a favorite. I do like Eevee and all the evolutions. I also like Combee. I also really like Squirtle. It's my favorite starter, I think. But yeah, I don't think I have a favorite. But if I did, maybe, I don't know. I mean, the only evolution that's yellow is Jolteon, so like, maybe Jolteon.
Oh, doesn't anyone here know how to have fun?
Okay. See? And someone just sent me a Flareon that I needed. Literally, just now. They sent me a Flareon. Combee does make the most sense for me, and that is why that's on my list. Speaking of Combee, I also have a Combee right here. It just so happened to be right there. Thanks. Gotta send my thank yous. Okay. Cool. And let me check real quick. And I wanted to see what the other one was that I wanted to send you, Hannah. And I'll go ahead and send it if it'll let me today. I don't know how that works. Can you send two in one day if we're finished with our trade? I hope so. Yeah, I have a Jolteon for you. I have a Jolteon for you as well. I have 3 of them. So, I'm going to give you one. Trade. Yeah. Trade in progress. So, it won't let me do it right now. But the next time I can trade you, I have a Jolteon for you. I just got it the other day. For some reason, this game, when you get a new Pokemon that you've been waiting forever to have a second version of, it like almost immediately gives you a 3rd and 4th version. And I'm like, okay. So has the rate, like, the spawn rate increased now that I have one? And then I have 2? I don't know. You forgot about the game for so long, you're trying to catch up now? I'm gonna be so honest. I don't really play the game. Like, I was playing the game when I first, like, brought it up to you. I'm not, like, doing any battles. I literally open my 2 packs a day, and every single time it's Eevee Grove. Because I'm trying to get all the extra ones. I'm just trying to get the ones that are hard to get. So I don't even open any of the new cards, but people do send them to me. But I do Eevee Grove only. Oh. The Sunlit Plateau Exhibition Award. Okay. It does look very Sunlit Plateau-y. Nice. But yeah, when I first downloaded the game, I spent a lot of time on it. But now, I'm like, eh.
Mother knows best. Don't forget.
If I'm gonna battle, I want to battle with my friends or something. I don't know. I got sick of sitting there battling with people I don't know. The disorganization in my pocket is getting to me. Allow me to be OCD for just a minute. Okay.
Now this is a great day to play outside.
I keep running into walls. This is the wood that I need. I wonder if I can get enough before I have to end the stream to finish. 'Cause that's all I need. 45 hardwood. Can I get 45 pieces? Everybody take your bets now. But not like in a gambling way, you know.
All this sun and I'm not even breaking a sweat.
I know it said that there were some over here, but there's not because I don't have any trees. You have the gold Charizard? Is that for the Eevee Grove set? Is that one of the ones that I'm missing? I do like Charizard. He's pretty cool. You think it's the OG? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I only have a few Pokemon that are not Eevees or Evolutions on my wish list, and it's just because they're the last ones that I need to complete Eevee Grove. Once I complete it, I don't know what I'll do. I guess I just keep collecting Eevees and Evolutions, and it doesn't really matter what pack they come from. How many do I have? 15. I need 45. I need 45. It's not looking promising, guys. But maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna put out some plaza trees in the biomes where they spawn, and just hope that that works to get me some more wood. In time to finish. If not, I'll have to finish tomorrow. But tomorrow is also a big day because we get our Dream Snap results. We get a new Dream Snap. We get more stuff with our Star Path. It's just a whole thing. Sent you a screenshot. Okay, I'll look. Let's see. Ooh. Ah. You know who's gonna think that's really darn cool? My youngest. Bro, I told someone one time, they were like, you collect Pokemon? I was like, yep, in my app where it's free and I don't have to pay for any of them. And they were like, you're not a real Pokemon collector. Nope. I couldn't afford to do that. accidentally clicked off stream. Out of the window. This is gonna be a mess to clean up later, but like, what can you do? I need the wood. I gotta put down the trees. I can't remember where else they're supposed to be. Let's see. Hardwood can be found. Forest of Valor, Glade of Trust, Sunlit Plateau, and Frosted Heights. Okay, so we're gonna put some in the Frosted Heights too. Get some more plaza trees. Pick a number. 6. That's exactly what I'd expect from you, Berta. 1 through 5. Oh, okay. 2. Yeah. 3.67 sounds right. For a Wonder Book, actually, I've gotten into the habit. I don't when I'm opening a new booster pack, I don't do the fun carousel anymore. I just open the first one. And also when I do a Wonder Pick, I always pick the top middle. So 2 is fitting. That's the one that I always pick. For some reason in my brain, it's like, yeah, maybe I'll get better stuff, and I won't be disappointed that I picked the wrong one if I always pick the same one. Yeah. Darn. I was cooking with 6 then, because that's pretty close. It was pretty close. Anytime anyone tells me to pick a number, I pick 6. I know. That's pretty crazy. Especially as a Christian. We know how controversial the number 6 can be, but like, my birthday's on the 6th, though. Okay. Let's see if these will drop any wood. They're not doing it yet. Go down here. Oh goodness, I got 3 minutes. And then I'm gonna be bombarded by children. Okay, we're gonna have to raid. I did not get enough wood in time. So that'll have to be tomorrow. That'll have to be tomorrow. I got to yapping and lost track of time. I'm gonna say bye to YouTube.